Welcome to the Rebel Movement podcast. I'm your host, Hayley Barnes, and in today's episode, I'll be sharing how you can instantly create passive revenue streams in your business as an online coach or service provider. And not just in any old way, in a way that feels good, that's completely aligned with who you are, aligned with your business, with your lifestyle, and actually allows you to create a business on your terms. The thing is, something that's really exciting, and what I'll actually go into a lot more detail in a minute, is that we don't have to constantly be in creation mode when it comes to making money in our business. Often, we've already done the hard work. We just forget. And to avoid being super cliche, to be honest, I do find this with a lot of my clients and entrepreneurs, sometimes we're leaving money on the table. So, let's dive into the 3 ways you can create a passive revenue stream within the next 7 days. Okay, so first I want to start by saying that there's a misconception that passive revenue streams only come from online courses, where it's one signature offer that you can scale and you have to completely ditch your one-on-one or group coaching to make it work. It's probably something that you may have seen online, you may have heard it's the only way, or the only way that's actually going to make a difference to your bottom line. But it's absolutely not true. Yes, an online course is incredible. I personally love them. I have one myself, but it's pretty hard to put together in 7 days, right? So this is what we're going to do in this podcast episode. We're going to look at ways to create passive income in 7 days. And number 1 is to monetize an old freebie or a masterclass. One that was successful, one that might have had a ton of registrants, one that there was a lot of engagement and a lot of buzz and a lot of feedback from. And this is what I mean by often we're leaving money on the table. Often we have a really great passive offer already in existence, but it's collecting dust in our product suites, and sometimes we've forgotten they even exist. And what happens usually is that we've promoted this great offer, this freebie, this masterclass for 2 weeks. We've done it live, or maybe a replay's been out for an extra 2 weeks. It may be something that we go back to for a couple of months and market for a couple of months, but then we often move on to something else. And this freebie or masterclass that has brought in so much of your knowledge and value into the world either gets lost in the back end of Canva somewhere, or it sits in your Zoom recordings just waiting to be used. When really, we're growing our audiences every single day, right? That's the reality of it as an online business. And these people may want the freebie that you're currently offering, that they can currently access, but they also might want to binge you. Think about it. How many times have you jumped on someone's profile and downloaded their freebie, but then wanted more? And the only way to get more was to work with them either one-on-one or work with them in their group program, and you weren't quite there yet, right? So this is perfect for them people. So the people that just want to binge you, that don't want to watch Netflix at night, they want to binge you, okay? And they may go from jumping on that freebie to finding that you've got a $17 PDF that they can download and implement into their lives and their businesses. Or they might want to finally watch a masterclass that they signed up for months and months and months ago, but life got in the way and it wasn't a good time, but now's a really good time to actually jump on that. And they're actually willing to watch it for $44. Okay, so there's 2 great examples of ways that we can create passive income. The thing is, it's really crazy because it not only allows us to create passive income, but that little strategy can create this authoritative ripple effect for anyone who has signed up for a freebie before but hasn't shown up, right? Because it shows that down the line, you're going to be monetizing your freebies. And you'll actually see boosts in show up rates on masterclasses. You'll see people implementing your freebies a lot quicker. And you're actually doing so much to show the value that you represent by putting that price tag on it further down the line. So by not offering these resources, by letting them sit collecting dust, as I like to say, we're kind of gatekeeping really good value. And that doesn't mean literally we'll finish listening to this podcast, we'll open our laptops and we'll slam a price tag on everything we've ever created and launch it all at once, right? But it means looking at the ones that have been the most transformative for people, the ones that personally for us were really, really enjoyable to market, that we can market every single day or every single week, right? The most aligned as well with what offers we're currently selling. Because a lot of the time, low ticket investment often leads to a higher ticket investment. And if that low ticket passive offer is in alignment with your premium offers, it's really likely that someone is going to just flow and continue to work with you. Success always leaves clues. I always say this. And these ones can actually provide you with a consistent passive income stream. Okay, that was number one. So, number two, this one actually levels up the previous tip. So imagine you have your freebie, right? And let me think of an example. It may be a morning meditation, okay? And then in the past, you've also created a morning routine Notion board. And you may have also created a recipe book of 20 easy protein-based breakfasts, okay? So now you have 3 different freebies that you've created that you can bundle together, right? Or if you're a service provider, like I used to have copy templates that would sell individually, but when I collated them all together, I go from $27 per template to $111 passive sales notifications. When you bundle something together and create a theme, you have the opportunity to create a passive income stream with a higher average order value, because we've actually just increased the perceived value of something. And it actually then gives you the ability to be more punchy with your marketing. You could bring in a flash sale, you could tie it to an existing freebie as an upsell. There is a little bit more flexibility when it comes to creating a bundle. And they can be so powerful. They can, even not just in terms of monetary value, they can give you a marketing edge because you can become known for the theme that you create. So that's a really, really easy one to implement as well. So for the last one, this one is for the coaches or service providers out there that want to utilize passive offers for conversion or retention purposes. So the previous 2 are really good for low ticket, new audiences, new eyes, and letting them dip their toes into your world, right? But these 2 here can be more along the lines of retaining existing clients or even as an opportunity to downsell. So if you're an online coach or a service provider and you have a premium offer and you either A, want a way to convert those I can't afford it right now clients, we all have them, we all know them, or B, you want to keep your clients with you for longer, then this is a really, really good one, okay? Because a lot of the time, we have resources that our premium clients work through, or they watch, or they implement throughout the period of time we're working together, right? Usually it's in our software, it's in a vault somewhere, they can access it whenever they want. But what happens to these resources when that person has finished working with you? What happens if they still want access to these resources, but maybe they don't need that one-on-one support or that group coaching support? Well, this is a really great way to give them access to the goods and monetize it in a monthly access pass kind of way, right? Creating passive income through a monthly access pass. And like I said, it can also help conversions, because if someone comes to you and maybe you're doing a discovery call and you know that they're not quite ready yet, or you know that they can't afford that high proximity level with you that gives that premium price tag, but they can really benefit from going through the resources, then this is a really great way, again, to monetize a monthly access pass as a downsell opportunity. So it's a really, really great way to meet your audience where they're at, and a great way to stop leaving potential sales on the table. So that's us done. 3 really effective ways to repurpose resources you've already created to make passive income. I cannot wait to see some of you bring these ideas to life. So I know Charlotte, who is obviously one of our co-founders of the Rebel Movement, did this recently and had the most wildly profitable week. So I can't wait to hear how it changes your days, your months, your years, your lives as well. If you enjoyed this podcast, then hit subscribe because we will be bringing a ton of simple business strategies to help you create your business on your terms each and every week. Or if you want to join us daily, then the Rebel Movement membership is the place for you. Check the show notes for all the juicy details.